Hello students, today I am going to discuss the integration of rational functions which are having the numerator as quadratic polynomial and in denominator we are having biquadratic polynomial. So to simplify these types of problems in integration, we will use a very simple method of integration and it is simply substitution method. But before applying substitution method, we need to do one change in the given function. And this change is very simple. This is just divide numerator and denominator by x square. So let us see what happens if we divide I with numerator and denominator with x square. So we are left with 1 plus 1 upon x square upon x square plus k plus 1 upon x square. K is nothing but simply the constant. So and dx. Now we will substitute. From here we start substitution method. And what should we substitute here? It is x minus 1 upon x as t. Why we are substituting this term? Because if we find out the derivative of this term, this is simply 1 plus 1 upon x square dx is equal to dt, which is nothing but simply the term which we are having in the numerator. So now we can change this numerator with dt only. So numerator gets simplified. Now in the denominator we are having the term x square plus 1 upon x square plus k is constant. So to simplify these two terms, x square plus 1 upon x square, let us squaring both sides in number 1 relation. So we will apply squaring both sides in 1. What will happen? It will be x square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 is equal to t square, and which implies x square plus 1 upon x square as t square plus 2. Now easily you can write x square plus 1 upon x square as t square plus 2. So your I will become very simple now, and it is dt upon t square plus 2 plus k. K is again a constant, so it will be of the type dx upon x square plus a square. And you know very well the identity of integration, dx upon x square plus a square. It is nothing but simply 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a. It may also happen that instead of plus sign you may have negative sign, because this k is constant. Maybe it is minus 5 here, so you may have minus 3 over here, minus root 3 square. So you may also have identity x square minus a square over here, and you also know what is this identity. This is nothing but simply 1 upon 2a log x minus a upon x plus a plus c. So whatsoever the case is, apply the required identity and that will be the solution for the given problem. Now it may also happen that in the numerator, instead of having the term x square plus 1, we can have x square minus 1. See how to simplify these problems. After applying step number 1, we are getting I is equal to 1 minus 1 upon x square, and in the denominator x square plus, here I am taking plus sign, k plus 1 upon x square dx. Now instead of 1 plus 1 upon x square in the numerator, we are having 1 minus 1 upon x square. And we know that if we put x plus 1 upon x as t, then its derivative is 1 minus 1 upon x square dx, which is equal to dt. So we are getting the same term. So the change is when we are having 1 plus 1 upon x square, we should put x minus 1 upon xst. And if we are having 1 minus 1 upon x square in the numerator, we should put 1 plus 1 upon xst. Means we should take a term over here whose derivative is same as in the numerator term. Okay. Now the method remains same. Proceed as we have done just in the previous example. Now observe the change again. Here neither we are having x square minus 1 nor x square plus 1. We are having just x square. And in the denominator also I have changed 1 into 4. So what will we do if such type of changes are there with us? So number one, we need to create over here same term, either x square minus constant or x square plus some constant, and that constant depend upon this term. If we are having 4 here, we should create 2 in the numerator, means either x square minus 2 or x square plus 2. Why this is so? Because you know from the above discussion that this term, after dividing it by x square, we are getting x square plus 4 upon x square, and this term is converted by squaring the term which we are substituting. Okay, and we substitute the term whichsoever in the numerator, or we can say which is the derivative of the term in the numerator. Okay, so if we take 2 over here, what will happen? Then after squaring, we'll get 4 automatically. Similarly, if we are taking 9 here, we need to create 3 over here. If we are having 16 here, then we need to create 4 over here. Means the term, if a square is over here, then we need to create plus minus, depends upon the question, a in the numerator. So how to approach? Let me explain. So first of all, we need to divide and multiply by 2. So 1 upon 2, it is 2x square in the numerator, and in the denominator there is no change, plus kx square plus 4 dx. Now as I explained you, adding 2 and subtracting 2. Now let us segregate these two. Subtracting 2, not adding. Subtracting 2. Now let us segregate it. We can write it as one term is x square plus 2 and another term is x square minus 2. Okay. Denominator will remain same, x power 4 plus kx square plus 4 dx. Now again segregate the terms. So one integrand that we are getting is 1 upon 2 x square plus 2 upon x power 4 plus kx square plus 4 dx, and another term that we are getting is 1 upon 2 x square minus 2 upon x power 4 plus kx square plus 4 dx. Now the question is same as just we have done. Here divide numerator and denominator by x square, step number 1. Step number 2, put x, as we are having plus sign over here, means 1 plus 2 upon x square. So we'll put x minus 2 upon x as t over here, so that its derivative 1 plus 2 upon x square will be in the numerator. And over here you should think yourself, what should we substitute to get the term in the numerator. And now let us take examples of these types. Before going to the example, let me take this type also. Here in the numerator we are having constant, maybe 1, 2, 3 or any constant we can have. So again we need to create the term of like x square plus 3, because 9 is over here, just I explained, x square plus 3 and x square minus 3. So it can be done very easily by multiplying and dividing it by 1 upon 6. Why 6? Because we need to create 3 over here, plus 3 and minus 3. So let me write over here as 6 in the denominator we are having x square plus kx square plus 9 dx. Now adding and subtracting x square. Okay, so further we can write it as 1 upon 6 x square plus 3 as one term, and another term taking negative common, we are left with x square minus 3 upon same term x power 4 plus kx square plus 9 dx. And now segregate the term. Question is very same as just I explained. So this is first example in front of you, and I know very well, I have faith in you that you can do this problem, you can solve this problem very easily. This is of the same type, quadratic upon biquadratic. So the very first step is to divide numerator and denominator by x square. So first of all, let us name this as I. So I is equal to, after applying the first step, we are getting 1 plus 1 upon x square in the numerator, and in denominator we are having x square plus 1 upon x square dx. So here plus sign we have, so we'll put x minus 1 upon x as t. Clearly it is having its derivative as 1 plus 1 upon x square dx is equal to dt. This is to get rid of the numerator. Now to simplify the denominator, let us find out squaring of first. So squaring both sides in 1. What we are getting? X square plus 1 upon x square minus 2 is equal to t square, which implies x square plus 1 upon x square as t square plus 2. Now substitute the values in the main question, that is in the I. So we are getting I is equal to, numerator is simply dt, and denominator we are having t square plus 2, because in the denominator we are having x square plus 1 upon x square, which is equal to t square plus 2. Now you know very well this identity of integration. This is nothing but simply 1 upon a tan inverse x upon a plus c. So now place the value of t over here, and that will be your final answer. Tan inverse t we have substituted as x minus 1 upon x upon root 2 plus c. And now taking LCM, so we are getting 1 upon root 2 tan inverse x square minus 1 upon x root 2 plus c. Here is the second problem in front of you. Again the same type, quadratic upon biquadratic. So first of all, let us name this as I. The first step now is to divide numerator and denominator by x square. So let us apply. We are getting 1 minus 2 upon x square upon x square minus 1 plus 4 upon x square dx. Here there is no need to do anything, because we are having already the square relation between these two, means the square of 2 is 4, that we are already having with us. Now let us put x plus 2 upon x as t. We should take this constant term same, because only after derivative we are getting 1 minus 2 upon x square dx is equal to dt. So as there is no change in the constant term, so that's why the constant term is to be taken, which is in the numerator itself. It is 2, 3 or whatsoever, it is according to this term which is in the denominator. Okay, now to get rid of this type of denominator, let us find out squaring both sides in 1. So we are getting x square plus 4 upon x square plus 4 is equal to t square, and from here you are getting x square plus 1 upon x square as t square minus 4. Now let us substitute these two values, numerator as well as denominator, in I. So we are getting I is equal to integration of dt upon, let us check the denominator, it is x square plus 4 upon x square minus 1, and x square plus 1 upon 4x square, we are getting t square minus 4. So t square minus 4 in place of x square plus 1 upon x square. Still we are left with minus 1 over here. So let us write this minus 1 with it. So we are left with dt upon t square minus 5. And now you know what is this identity of integration? Yes, it is a simple identity which is 1 upon 2a log t minus a upon t plus a plus c. Now substitute the value of t over here. It is 1 upon 2 root 5 log t. We have substituted, I think, x plus 1, x plus 2 upon x. So let us put this value, x plus 2 upon x minus root 5 upon x plus 2 upon x plus root 5 plus c. So ultimately your result is 1 upon 2 root 5 log x square plus 2 minus root 5x upon x square plus 2 plus root 5x plus c. So if you practice a few questions, you can easily attempt these type of questions. Let us try the next problem. It is again quadratic upon biquadratic. Let us name it as I. But we are not having the type x square minus 1 or x square plus 1. 1 means any constant. X square minus a or x square plus a. So we need to create, as just I told you. So first of all we need to divide and multiply by 2 to get the two terms of x square. So 1 upon 2 into 2x square upon x power 4 plus 2x square plus 16. Now as we are having 16 over here, so we need to take root of it in the numerator to add and subtract. So let us add 4 and subtract 4 dx it is. Now 1 by 2, let us write this 2x square as x square plus x square with these two terms. So one term that we are getting is x square plus 4. Another term that we are getting is x square minus 4. And in the denominator, we are having the same term plus 2x square plus 16. Now, you know very well what to do. Yes, we need to segregate the two and we will be left with the two questions just we have explained. So, x square plus 4 upon x power 4 plus 2x square plus 16 dx, and another part is 1 upon 2 x square minus 4 upon x power 4 plus 2x square plus 16 dx. Name them as I1 and I2. Do not solve these together in one line. एक साथ मत सोल्व करना इन दोनों को, बिकॉज शीट्स का साइज छोटा रह जाता है, नंबर नीचे लिखते हैं तो दैट इज नॉट क्लियर टू द एग्जामिनर, और वहां कहीं ना कहीं कोई गलती होने से यू मे लूज योर मार्क्स. सो डू योर पेपर नीट एंड क्लीन. जैसा मैंने पहले भी बताया है, मैथमेटिक्स में हैंडराइटिंग अच्छा होना इज नॉट अ रिक्वायरमेंट. द रिक्वायरमेंट इज ओनली यू शुड अटेम्प्ट योर क्वेश्चन इन ए वेरी वेल मैनर. थोड़ा सा स्पेसिंग के साथ आप अपनी टर्म्स को लिखिए सो दैट एवरी टर्म इज क्लियर टू द एग्जामिनर. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेक I1, okay, and you know very well what to do in I1. Simplify I1, then take I2, simplify it, and ultimately put it into I. That will be your final answer. The next problem on your screen, I would like to suggest you that pause the video and try to do this question yourself first. If you are not able to do, then watch the video. So let me start. Let me name this as I. This you know very well. Now I is equal to. If you remember, then we need to create a term in the numerator which is the square root of this 36. So that after squaring of this term, we can have 36. But that we need in twice. Means square root of 36 is 6. So we need to create 6 plus 6. Okay. So for that 3 already we are having. So let me divide by 4 and multiply by 4 this time. Upon this is same term x power 4 minus 5x square plus 36 dx. Now 1 upon 4 integration. Let us write this 12 as 6 plus 6 adding x square and subtracting x square. And in the denominator we are having x power 4 minus 5x square plus 36. You will think one thing कि हमने जब शुरुआत की थी तो we were saying कि if the function is of the form quadratic upon biquadratic, then we will apply this method. That is to put x minus 1 upon x as t or x plus 1 upon x as t. But here we are having constant upon biquadratic. So what we are doing? We are creating the same terms, means quadratic upon biquadratic first, and after that we are applying the next step. So if we are having biquadratic term in the denominator and constant term in the numerator, still we need to apply the same method by doing these changes that just I have explained. Okay. So now you know very well what to do. 1 upon 4, once write it as x square plus 6 taking these two terms and another taking minus sign common, and we are left with x square minus 6. And in the denominator, the terms remain same, x power 4 minus 5x square plus 36 dx. Now segregate the two terms, which is equal to 1 upon 4 x square plus 6 upon x power 4 minus 5x square plus 36 minus 1 by 4 x square minus 6 upon x power 4 minus 5x square plus 36 dx. Now you know very well that we need to name them as I1 and I2. First of all, simplify I1, and I hope you can easily find out the integration of I1 as well as I2, and you can simplify the question very easily. So look at the next problem in front of you. Initially, on looking at the question, we can't see कि यहाँ पर integration का कौन सा method apply होगा. So what to do? First of all, यहाँ पर algebra के बारे में हम सोचें. So ये है cos power 6x plus sin power 6x. So if it was cos power 3x plus sin power 3x, so we would be able to think about the identity of AQ plus BQ. Okay, so we know that AQ plus BQ is A plus B into A square plus B square minus AB. So if this type of identity can be created over here, then we can simplify further. But power 6 के साथ we can't proceed. So सबसे पहले power 6 को let we convert into this format. एक चीज और I want to mention over here कि some students इसको a square plus b square की identity में create कर लेते हैं. That is not beneficial for us, क्योंकि a square plus b square की direct identity कोई नहीं है, उसमें हमें a plus b whole square की identity में जाना पड़ता है, that is minus 2ab, and that will not work usually. So जब भी power 6 आपके पास है, you should always think about this identity, that is a cube plus b cube. So let me change it over here. Let me name it as I. So we know I is equal to 1 upon, can be written as cos power 2 x whole cube plus sin power 2 sin square x whole power 3 dx. Now it is a cube plus b cube. Let me apply this identity. So it is 1 upon, 1 is a plus b, that is cos square x plus sin square x into a square, that is cos power 4x plus sin power 4x minus sin square x into cos square x dx. Now you know very well that sin square x plus cos square x is 1. So denominator that we are left with is dx upon cos power 4x plus sin power 4x minus sin square x into cos square x. Now you should know that when we are having this type of terms in the in integration, like cos power 4x or cos square x with the pairing of sign, so in such type of questions we should always try to convert the question in terms of tan and sec, because we know अगर हमें 10 और 6 स्क्वायर का कॉम्बिनेशन मिलता है तो देन इट इज वेरी बेनिफिशियल फॉर अस टू अप्लाई सब्स्टिट्यूशन. सो यहाँ पर ये कॉम्बिनेशन लेने के लिए वी कैन डिवाइड न्यूमरेटर एंड डिनोमिनेटर बाय cos power 4x. सो आफ्टर मल्टीप्लाइंग, आफ्टर dividing numerator by cos power 4x, we are left with sec power 4x dx in the numerator, and in the denominator clearly it is 1, it is tan power 4x and it is tan square x, isn't it? Now we are having the combination of tan and sec square, that will help us a lot. So here first of all let us put tan x as t, so clearly secant square x dx is equal to dt. So after changing we are getting I is equal to, we are having sec power 4x, once here sec square x will go with differentiation and another sec square x is left with us. So we are left with secant square x over here into dt upon 1 plus t power 4 minus t square. But you know very well that we can't move in two variables. अब यहाँ एक वेरिएबल x है और बाकी हम t में प्रोसीड कर रहे हैं, so that is not possible. तो क्या करना चाहिए हमें? We should change this secant square x again into 1 plus tan square x, और tan square x को हम t square लिख सकते हैं. So further this can be written as 1 plus t square dt upon 1 plus t power 4 minus t square. And now the same question is in front of you that we have explained in the starting. So I hope, I believe that you can do it very easily. So now it is the integration of root tan theta d theta. Initially we can't think कि क्या करना चाहिए हमें, okay? But एक चीज हम करें कि रूट से फ्री करें इस क्वेश्चन को सबसे पहले. So first of all, as I used to do, let me name it as I. Okay. So रूट से फ्री करने के लिए let me substitute it as tan theta is equal to t. ठीक है, कैसे थिंकिंग प्रोसेस करना है हमें कि लाइक रूट tan थीटा है, अगर tan थीटा को हम t रखेंगे ओनली तो we will be having secant square थीटा डी थीटा. सेकेंड स्क्वायर भी नहीं है हमारे पास, फिर उसके बाद रूट भी लेफ्ट हो जाएगा. सो क्यों ना हम रूट को डायमिनिश करें बाय टेकिंग इट एज अनदर वेरिएबल. सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम टेकिंग रूट विद इट. बट रूट के साथ अगर डायरेक्ट हम डेरिवेटिव करेंगे सो हमारे पास डेरिवेटिव कॉम्प्लिकेट होगा. 1/2 रूट tan थीटा इंटू सेक स्क्वायर थीटा हो जाएगा. दैट इज ऑल्सो कैन बी डन, बट बेटर है सिंपल कर ले इसको स्क्वेयरिंग बोथ साइड करके tan square theta is equal tan theta is equal to t square. Now let us find out its differentiation, which is secant square theta d theta is equal to 2t dt. Okay, now we know that d theta can be written as 2t dt upon secant square theta, but secant square theta can further written as 1 plus tan square theta, which will be beneficial for us because now we can change this tan square theta as t power 4. So d theta finally we are having 2t dt upon 1 plus t power 4. Okay, now let us apply the changes in I. So I is left in terms of t is root is t, d theta is this term. So let me place this term 2t dt upon 1 plus t power 4. So what are you having with you? 2t square dt upon 1 plus t power 4. Okay, now if you understood the concepts, then this question is very simple for you. Adding 1, subtracting 1, then segregating. Okay, so try to do these questions again as well as some more questions from any of the book. Okay, and after that it will be very easy for you to find the solution of any type of integration. So this was the last video of integration. I have explained all the types of integration that are in the syllabus of 12th class. So watch all the videos of integration. If you have not watched, link is provided in the description box. So stay tuned and keep learning.